Happy Wednesday, people, and it's time for a new video. And today I'm going to follow up last week's episode with something similar but still not the same. Today we have the Bärta Burger. Bärta Burger sounds really Swedish. So here we have another plant-based, but this is a plant-based beef. It's not in the category that it's that is trying to look like meat. It's more doing their own thing with peas. I think yellow Swedish peas. And this one is open because I let it be out and let it defrost a bit, so it's easier to cook. At some of these products you should cook them from freeze, but this one they say that you can actually defrost it for a while. So this is what it looks like. Looks good, right? Or does it? So what do we have here? We have Swedish yellow peas. Makes sense. Because the name Bärta, if I should try to explain that, combination of burger and pea. So in English it's burger, pea, purger maybe? Purger. And here it's burgare, ärta, Bärta. You know the deal, right? So they're trying to be a little bit funny. So we have Swedish yellow peas, water, some sour culture, kind of cellulose, contains soy, and then they have another recipe here. Per 100 gram we have 150 calories, 4.2 grams fat, and we have some different kinds of fat. Altogether it's about 7 grams fat, 9.4 grams carbs, 1.6 grams sugars, fibers 7.2 gram, and protein 9.1 gram. So it's definitely less protein than in the juicy marbles, but this is a different product. And I think they are quite small, so maybe you will eat two. They are 90 grams. There are 4 portions in here, 90 grams each. So a little bit smaller. 9 grams of protein is not that bad. They have some nice recipes here, and they recommend you to grill it also. You could fry it in the pan, but also grill it. And yeah, I have to try this recipe with olive oil. Yeah, that's for another time. Also, what they say here, it's a burger with umami taste, and that's something that we love when we eat vegan food, because it can be a challenge. There are different tricks and different, ingredients that you can add to get this nice umami flavor. 100% natural, fermented, Swedish, ecological pea. So it's full with vegetables, proteins, and rich on fiber. Good food today and for tomorrow. Made in Sweden, from Sweden, vegan, 100% Swedish pea, but I saw on the back that it's also soy, but probably mostly pea. So yeah, so let's try up this bad boy and see what it tastes like. Let's do it. Right. Welcome back to William's Kitchen Volume 2. Regarding the Bärta Burger, I'm going to do exactly the same as last time. I will just add butter, a little bit of butter I think, maybe not, but other than that, just salt, pepper, and eat it plain, just to see what the product tastes like solo. So they wrote that you can defrost it and then you should rub it in with oil, because otherwise it might get a little bit dry. So I have had it out now for about 1 hour, and I oiled it in just like they said, and I will add some more oil in the frying pan. So let's do it. Here we have it. You can see it looks kind of funky, or how to put it. It doesn't really look like a piece of meat burger. All shiny and oiled in, so ready for the frying pan. Medium heat, black pepper and the salt. That's it. A little bit of oil there. And fry it for about, I think it said 6 or 7 minutes on the back, but yeah, I will see that kind of nice color, and then I will be happy. And it will be around 7 minutes, I think. I don't think I will add any butter to this one. I think oil will do the job just fine actually. I think it's ready now. Looks like a good plate, right? Let's try this one. The Bärta Umami Burger. Never tried before. It smells a bit like temp if you tried. I'm not a huge fan of temp. Anyways, I said, it's a little bit softer. It doesn't seem to be dry. I think the surface is really nice. I think actually I have to give myself credit for the frying there. It's a nice color. It's a bit thinner, so I think it would fit good for a burger because you don't want them too thick. Cheers. It's very juicy. I think you have to oil them in first. That was a good tip because I think you can risk them to be dry otherwise. But this one was juicy. It was really juicy. I think some people wouldn't like the consistency or the texture. It's a little bit soft. Even though it looks really crisp on the surface, it's not that feeling when you eat it. Even though it looks like the surface is really well fried, you know, it looks like a nice crust on top. But that's not the feeling you get when you chew it. It's all pretty moist and just juicy. So yeah, that was a little bit. Didn't expect that. I think it's quite alright. I think many people maybe won't like it because it has this special juicy soft texture. I would have liked, I would say, the texture to be a more what it looks like to be, a little bit more crust, a little bit more yeah, with that color. The Bärta burger, will I buy it again? Will I try it? What's my conclusion about this one? Yeah, I think they have a really funny name. And I love the fact that they are using Swedish yellow peas, then they are using something else than soy, because I'm not the biggest fan of soy products for different reasons, but sometimes I can feel it in my stomach a bit. I like the company name, I like what they are doing here, but I think there are improvements to be made though. The flavor doesn't taste too much. It's a little bit of pea. It's pretty neutral. I think, yeah, you could definitely spice it up, and if you have it in a burger with many other nice ingredients, I think it can be really good. And I will try some of the recipes on the back of the package, because those seem to be really good, and maybe they can justify this burger even more. I don't think it's supposed to be eaten just by itself like this. So yeah, I don't know if this was a fair test or not. By the flavor, I was not as impressed as with the juicy marbles, and you shouldn't compare them to. It's like comparing apples and the pears, so it's not the same really. I like what they're trying to do, I like what they're doing, but I don't think they're there just quite yet. I will give this one a 6 out of 10. So that's still good, but there are improvements to be made, but I really liked it. And I'm also curious to hear about what you think, or if you have tried something similar, what you think, if you think that the Bärta burger seems tempting, or if you would pass on that one, if you would like me to try more of these plant-based options out there, or would you not prefer to see those videos, or would you like me to try more stuff, because there are plenty of products out there. Please let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's everything for today's video. So I'm really looking forward to see you next Wednesday. Take care.